Well, I think we are live. Welcome to the Talisman Wizard Live. I'm Tal, the Talisman Wizard, and we're just gonna hang out shooting for 3 hours. We'll see if I actually make it that far or not. Oh, let me double check my stream here. Well, I think we are live. Welcome to the Talisman Wizard Live. I'm Tal, the Talisman Wizard, and yep, looks like it's working. Cool. All right. Yeah, first stream in a while, so just wanted to make sure everything was up to snuff. I have my stream playing on a smart TV over in the background, so anyway, we're all good. Um, yeah, as people join here, if you have any comments or any questions or any fun talisman thoughts, please feel free to comment. Sorry for seeming a little tired. It is kind of late here in Alaska time zone where I'm in. It's 9 p.m. here. Planning to stay up till midnight talking with you guys and seeing what we can get into here. I kind of plan to do a few different things. We're going to start off by taking a look at Talisman Island, always a good place to go for Talisman news and information. Gonna take a look at that first. I've got it set up so I can be using my iPhone to browse. I don't have really a full PC set up right now. I did when I initially started this channel a couple years ago. But since then, things have changed a little bit. I have an iPad Pro and an iPhone Pro. And that's kind of my little setup. I've got some apps that make it all work to do live stream. But anyway, enough of all of that. No excuses. This shall be great. And yeah, so here we go. See if I can use this tech to my advantage here. All right. Start taking a look at Talisman Island here. See what we can find out. All right, so I've been hearing about this Talisman realm that's coming around, and I'm not sure what it's all about. John at talismanisland.com a couple days ago on October 30th said, "Get ready to enter the Talisman realm, the official community destination for all things Talisman. Follow the link to the new site below and related." And we'll read more. And follow the links. And when you go to this Talisman realm link, I already signed up, but you enter your email and then it pops up a little thing saying, "We'll let you know when it's ready," sort of thing. So that's exciting. I guess it's, yeah, I can't wait to see how that goes. That'll be cool. Yeah, so let's see what else we got here. Back to the home. News roundup from around the world on October 27th. All right. Cool. Avalon Hill image there. I'll just go ahead and read this. "It's been a while since I posted any Talisman-related news, as I've been a tad busy rearranging my hobby space. That's just about over now, so I should be able to spend a bit more time in front of the computer rather than just posting over on the Talisman Island Facebook page, and, when I remember to, the Talisman board game discussion group, also on Facebook. First up, there were images of Talisman 5th Edition and its first expansion, Talisman Alliance's Fate Beckons, on show at Spiel in Essen last week, but sadly nothing about Talisman Nemesis, Call of the Hunt, on the Avalon Hill game stand. There was a bit of news for our fellow fantasy fans who like a bit of Hero Quest with the announcement of the Wizards of Morcar quest pack that will be coming in March next year. That looks pretty cool. There was also an announcement from Cubicle 7 Entertainment about a new 5th edition of Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, though nothing again about the Talisman Adventures Fantasy RPG that was announced over a year ago in August. I did notice, however, that they are in the process of releasing 2 new card games with Warhammer 40,000 Darktide, the card game, and Warhammer 40,000 Roleplay Day of Ascension card game, which now makes 3 card games along with their Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay Elector Counts card game. Did give me the idea that it would be awesome if they were to take a swing at making the canceled Talisman Clash of Heroes card game that was previously being worked on by Pegasus Spiel. Time will tell, I guess. Interesting. Talisman Clash of Heroes card game. I never personally had heard of that. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that further. Um, the good news is that copies of Talisman Nemesis Call of the Hunt are actually starting to arrive at UK retailers. With a bit of luck, my Amazon UK pre-order will finally be fulfilled in the next week, although I've ordered a second copy via my FLGS. Photo shamelessly stolen from Glen One End's post in the Talisman Tavern Discord channel. We'll post again soon. Nice. Glen One End. That son of a gun. He's awesome. Over at the Talisman Tavern, him and Lord Zod's great guys. I've played some games with them in the past, and their channel is really awesome. You should definitely check them out as well over at the Talisman Tavern. I should have this set up so I can see your comments. I can't really tell how many people are online right now based upon what I'm seeing because of my setup, but whatever. It's all good. I wonder if I can see based off of my TV over here. 2 watching potentially. Wonder where I can see the comments on this thing. Maybe I can't. Is there any comments? Live chat. There we go. Show me the live chat. Successfully connected. Where's the live chat? Alright, I guess maybe the TV will tell me something if you guys tell me something. But we're only 7 minutes, 38 seconds in, so can't expect too much traffic yet, seeing as I haven't been on in a while. Alright, well, there's a couple interesting little tidbits from Talisman Island. Let's see. Oh, it went back to the mobile version. I want the desktop site. There we go. And developer sale back in September. Yep, that's cool. Find out what's next for Digital Talisman. Oh, that was a nice big update that Nomad Games gave a while back. Alright, let's just find something fun and random to talk about on here. Well, we can always actually round back to this if we want to. Come up with something to talk about from Talisman Island anytime. But for now, let's see. How about we have some fun with a little bit of AI. Now, I know some people don't like AI. Some people do. Some people are in between. Some think it's scary. Some think it's useful. Whatever you may think, I think it's pretty fun for this instance. I was messing around with this earlier. As you can see on the screen, there were some things I talked to Chat GPT about. Oh, interesting. GPT-5. Okay. Anyway, so I got GPT-5 here, and yeah, I was thinking I might try to play actual Talisman against the AI, against Chat GPT sometime. But it was just kind of funny. I was trying to get it to play the game with me without like having the full board set up and everything. Um, but it was just kind of whimsical how the answers were. But it was kind of cool when I messed with this before this stream. But anyway, let's go ahead and do it again. Hi there. let's have a talk about Talisman 5th Edition. Do you know the rules?
Absolutely, I'm familiar with the rules of Talisman 5th Edition. It's all about traveling around the board, building up your character's strength and craft, and making your way to the Crown of Command in the center. If you have any specific questions or want to chat about any particular rule, just let me know.
All right. How does it work for moving around the board with your character?
Sure. In Talisman, on your turn, you roll a single die to determine your movement. Then you can move your character that number of spaces in either direction around the board. So you have a little flexibility in choosing which way to go. Depending on the space you land on, you'll draw cards, have encounters, or interact with board locations. And the idea is to build up your character's abilities as you move along.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's that's how I understand the game as well. I've had a lot of fun playing it for a long time with a lot of different friends, and sometimes I even play it solo by myself, and I make YouTube videos about it. So, do you think you'd be able to play the game against me? I don't want to have to set up the board. I just want to do a one versus one matchup. And do you know the rules well enough that we could play a game, you versus me?
Absolutely. I'd be happy to do a one-on-one matchup with you. We can just handle it all through chat, and I can keep track of the board virtually, so we don't need a physical setup. I know the rules well enough for us to play. Just let me know when you're ready, and we'll jump right in.
All right, I'm ready. Yeah, let's go.
Awesome. Let's dive in. I'll randomly pick a character for each of us. How about you as the elf, and I'll play as the warrior. We'll start in our usual starting locations on the board, and then we'll just take turns rolling and moving. Let me know if that works for you, and you get started.
Yeah, how should we start?
All right, let's start by rolling to see who goes first. We'll each roll a die, and whoever gets the higher number will take the first turn. So go ahead and roll your die, and I'll do the same for my character. Let's see who goes first.
Okay, I just rolled a 6.
Nice roll. With a 6, it looks like you're off to a strong start, and you'll get to go first. So go ahead and roll again for your movement and choose which direction you want to head. Then we'll see what space you land on, and we'll go from there.
All right, so I rolled a 6 again. What are my two options for movement?
Another 6, nice. All right, so as the elf, if you move 6 spaces clockwise, you'll land on the woods. If you go 6 spaces counterclockwise, you'll land on the fields. So you can choose whether you want to head to the woods or the fields for your first move, and then we'll see what kind of adventure awaits you.
I'll go to the woods.
Great choice. All right, you head into the woods, and that means you'll draw one adventure card and see what an encounter there. Let's say you draw a card and find a mischievous imp who gives you a little riddle to solve. It's just a bit of fun flavor, and you manage to solve it. So the imp grants you a small reward. Let's say you gain 1 gold piece. So you've had a nice little first turn, and now we'll switch over to the warrior's turn and keep the game going.
Okay, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let's see. Head to the woods, adventure card, draw and find an imp who gives you a riddle. Oh, okay. Well, this is getting off track a little bit because we're not playing Dungeons and Dragons. This is Talisman, and that's not really how it works. Uh, you don't just make up adventure cards. I thought maybe you knew all the adventure cards, but obviously you don't. But that's okay. Um, let's yeah, sure. Let's just play your version of Talisman. Sure. Go ahead and do the warrior's turn.
Totally understood. We can keep things closer to the classic Talisman style. I'll make sure we stick to the standard adventure cards from here on out. All right, let's roll for the warrior's turn. The warrior rolls a 4, so I'll move the warrior 4 spaces. Let's say the warrior lands on the ruins and draws an adventure card. This time it's a simple enemy like a goblin that the warrior can fight. We'll keep it straightforward and see how the combat goes. Let's continue from there.
Yep.
All right, we'll keep things nice and simple and stick to the official vibe. The warrior can now roll to fight that goblin, and we'll just follow the standard combat rules. So let me know how that roll goes, and we'll keep the adventure going.
Well, you're playing as the warrior, I'm the elf, so you roll for the warrior.
You're absolutely right. My mistake there. I'll go ahead and roll for the warrior. Let's see what we get. All right, the warrior rolls a 4 for combat with the warrior's strength. That should be enough to defeat the goblin. So the warrior wins the fight, and we'll move on from there. Thanks for the reminder, and let's keep going.
All right. Well, whose turn is it?
It's back to your turn now, so your elf gets to move again. Just go ahead and roll for movement, and we'll see where you want to head next on the board. Let's keep the adventure going.
Okay, so if I recall, the elf has a special ability to teleport between all the different wood spaces. So I'd like to teleport to a different wood space and draw an adventure card.
Absolutely, you've got it right. The elf can indeed move between wood spaces as a special ability. So you can teleport to another wood space on the board. Once you're there, you can draw an adventure card and see what you encounter.
Oh, and hello, friend. I see that we have a viewer joined, a good old pal. It's going quite well. Good to see you. I'm just currently playing Talisman against Chat GPT. It's kind of fun. Chat GPT voice thing. So it's kind of weird but fun. Thought maybe it'd be fun to do on this stream. But yeah, so okay. So yeah, Chat GPT. I'm gonna draw an adventure card there at the woods. Let's see what it is.
Absolutely. Let's see what you've got. You drew an adventure card in the woods, and this time it's a helpful follower who joined you. Let's say it's a guide who can help you avoid getting lost in certain areas. So that'll give you a little extra advantage on your JA. It's fun having you do this on the stream, and I hope you and your viewers are enjoying it. Let's keep going whenever you're ready.
Oh yeah, I said that right to the Chat GPT thing. Everything I'm saying you're hearing, I forget. Okay. Yes. So all right, I have the what follower did I get? The guide? Okay, good. So it's your turn now, right?
Exactly. You've got the guide with you now, which should come in handy. And yes, it's the warrior's turn next. So I'll roll for the warrior, and we'll see where we end up. The warrior rolls a 3. And let's say the warrior moves onto the village space. We'll handle the warrior's turn there, and then we'll come back to you. Let's keep the game rolling.
Okay, keep the game rolling.
Absolutely, we'll keep it going. The warrior is in the village now, and from there, the warrior can either visit the blacksmith to buy some gear, or the healer to restore life, or maybe even the mystic for a random effect. We'll say the warrior decides to visit the blacksmith and pick up a sword for a little extra strength, and now it'll be your turn again with the elf. Let's see what adventures await next.
All right, so I'll jump to a different wood space then.
Perfect. As the elf, you can definitely hop over to another wood space. Once you're there, we'll draw another adventure card and see what happens. Let's go ahead and do that. You find a hidden treasure chest this time, which gives you a couple of gold pieces. So a nice little reward for you, and we'll keep things moving along from there.
All right, so how much strength and craft, gold, fate, and lives do I have right now as the elf?
Sure, let's do a quick recap of your elf stats. Right now, you have a strength of 3 and a craft of 4. You have 2 gold pieces, thanks to that hidden treasure, and you're still at your starting lives and fate points. So you're in pretty good shape. Let me know if there's anything else you need to know, and we'll keep the game going.
Okay, warrior's turn. Let's pause this from listening to me for a second. Oh yes, Dwayne. Indeed, it is interesting, and Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not using the actual board. I think sometime I might try doing the thing where you can use your camera to show the Chat GPT AI stuff like what's going on, and it interprets images or the video, and maybe I'll try experimenting with that to play against AI with the physical board game. But for now, yeah, I'm doing like more of a RPG style type thing. Um, has the ending for the game been decided? Oh, that's a good point. And sorry, my ability to look at chat is kind of funky, but I see it over on my TV quicker and yada yada. Anyways, excuse me because it's a little late over here, but I'm still planning to be up for a while and doing this. But to answer your question, the ending, that's a good point. I'm not sure if this Chat GPT actually knows how the ending is gonna be, but I'll talk to it and tell it we're doing the standard fight the elder dragon thing. We'll try that and see what happens. But I don't know if I'll actually play all the way through and get through this because yeah, all good. Thanks. Um, I don't know if I'll get all the way through the thing with the AI. I might jump back and forth between that and talking about stuff on Talisman Island. Um, might even try to do something with my VR headset. I'm just totally experimenting on this stream because I haven't done this in a while and I have a funky setup. But anyway, let's just keep playing around with this AI and see what happens. Um, okay, so where were we? I think it's the Warriors' turn. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Let's jump over to the warrior's turn. We'll roll for movement and see where the warrior goes next. All right, the warrior rolls a 2, so we'll move 2 spaces forward. Let's say the warrior ends up on the fields and draws an adventure card, and we'll just keep the game rolling from there. Let's see what happens next.
Okay, so what's the adventure card? Keep it going.
You got it. The warrior draws an adventure card on the fields, and let's say it's a simple one, maybe a bag of gold just lying around, giving the warrior another gold piece. So that's an easy little bonus. We'll keep it straightforward and continue from there. Now it'll be your turn again with the elf when you're ready.
Okay, and just to be clear, what is the final objective of this game? I believe the standard is to try to kill the Elder Dragon in this 5th edition of Talisman. Is that correct?
Actually, in the standard Talisman rules, the final objective is to reach the Crown of Command at the center of the board and use it to eliminate the other players and become the winner. The Elder Dragon might be a variant or a house rule, but traditionally you're aiming for that Crown of Command. So we'll just keep heading towards the center and getting stronger along the way.
Okay, but I wanted to play Talisman 5th edition rules, so just to be clear, the Crown of Command is still a space, but there's an Elder Dragon that has a craft of 10 and a strength of 10, and the character that lands there selects what they want to do, whether they want to fight with craft or strength. So that's how we're going to play this game, okay?
Got it. We'll go with your house rule and aim to defeat the Elder Dragon at the Crown of Command. So once we get there, you can choose to fight it using either craft or strength, and we'll see who wins. Thanks for clarifying, and let's keep playing with those rules in mind.
Okay, sounds good. I believe I'm the elf in the woods, and I'd like to teleport to a different woods yet again using my special ability.
Absolutely, let's do that. As the elf, you can teleport once again to another wood space on the board. Once you land there, we'll draw another adventure card and see what happens next. So go ahead and teleport to those woods, and we'll keep the adventure rolling.
Okay, so what is that adventure card that I drew as the elf?
Let's see what you found. As the elf in the woods, you drew an adventure card, and it turns out to be a magical amulet. This amulet might give you a little extra protection or a bonus against spells, something handy to have on your journey. So now you've got a nice little magical item in your inventory, and we'll carry on from there.
Okay. Well, let's say I don't know. I'm gonna pause this for a minute. Um, it's kind of fun messing around with the AI thing. Be fun to see if you could teach this AI bot more about the game and figure out how to, you know, like make it actually know what's going on and not. So far, it seems like what it's doing is just giving me a bunch of loot and easy stuff. I haven't had any fights yet. I wonder if it like progressively makes things harder or if it's just trying to pander to me or what. But anyway, kind of funny. But yeah, that's that. I think here being live for about 26 minutes, I might do a quick little break, put a little graphic saying be right back, and then I'll be back in like 5-ish minutes or so. And then probably start playing some digital Talisman on my iPhone. So it's just the basically digital classic edition. And probably just for the rest of this stream, what I'm planning to do for a few hours, just kind of jump between messing with this AI, looking at talismanisland.com for new stuff, and playing the digital version, just kind of bouncing around. And if people join, like Dwayne here, thank you for joining, Dwayne. And other people that join, we can start interacting with each other, figure out where you want this stream to go. Give me some ideas for what I should do for content and stuff. Um, yeah, just free forming it tonight. As we go, I'll probably figure out more structured all this sort of thing when I do live streams. They'll be higher quality, but for now, just kicking it, having a good time. All right, but I'll be back in a few, very shortly. Alrighty, I am back. We are back live. Time to play some digital mobile version Talisman. Let's see. Just make sure my stream gets back up here. Yes, we are back. Okay. New game. Let's just do a 1v1 base game plus Reaper plus Dungeon plus City. Alternate ending, enable all, disable the crown of command. Hidden ending, I do like that. Pick from 5 characters. Everything is pretty much normal other than that. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. Gladiator, thief, gypsy, assassin, or warrior. I'm gonna go with the assassin this time. And the druid instantly casts random on me. Okay. Let's see what happens. 2. Lose all strength. Fine. I don't have any to lose. Heh. Alright, rolled 5. I'm gonna head right into the city. Draw. Dung sweeper. 3 gold, but miss a turn. Do it. Why not? Welcome back, Dwayne. Alright. Here we go. Should I buy something already? Let's zoom in. And if I bought something, I could go to the Magic Emporium and buy something there, or I don't have any spells, or I could buy a spell. 2 gold each. Or, I mean, why would I do that when I could buy a scroll? Nah, I'm going to save my money. I want to get a flail or something cool like that. Oh, the ending? It's a hidden ending. But I've included the city, dungeon, and Reaper. So it could be any of the endings from those. Rune Gate. Ooh, he gets a shop guard for free. No. Oh, he just takes a magic ring. Okay. Oh, I could go to one of those. Nah. Zoom me in, please. If I went to the armory, I could buy I really want to save up for a flail. I always like getting the flail. It's what I like to do, so I'm gonna wait. Physician! Start of your turn before you move. You may pay 1 gold to heal 1 life. Ooh. Yes, I will take that. Okay. Could buy a pet. But yet again, I'm saving my money. Craft 1 apparition. Uh-oh. Hopefully, I can do this. Uh-oh. Just barely. We'll take it. Ooh. You got some good stuff. Do you use the deep realms much? It's the space between the city and the dungeon. I do if I'm using a ton of expansions, and sometimes I do. But I guess in this case I chose not to. I'm just trying to not overcomplicate things too far and just keep it fairly simple, straightforward. Um, but yeah, I do like that expansion. That's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. It gives you another option. Um, okay. All right. Pawn shop. Sell your objects. Do I have any? No. Or buy on it. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's go around again. Hmm. So equal to or higher than your craft, lower than your craft. So I need a 1 or 2. 1 would be best. 4? No. Gonna fade it. 3? Ah, dang it. Oh, the assassin. Oof. Someone roll or 3 or 4. Yeah! Druid's going to jail. Nice. Check something here. Go here. Oh, I could make the druid die and right now if I wanted to, but nah. Well, maybe I should just to mess him up. This would be funny. I'm gonna use this and counter it. Gonna make the druid lose lives, 2 of them to be exact. Bye bye, druid. You drop all your stuff in the jail. Oh, that was fun. Were the characters random or chosen? They were random, and I picked from each. We got to pick from 5, but they were randomly dealt. All right, I'm just gonna get a scroll at this point. Cast after you pay a fate, but before you roll the die. You choose which die result you use instead of re-rolling it. Nice. Ooh, I want that. I want that. Crooked scales are good. All characters roll a die. The character with the highest result gains an amount of gold equal to their final die roll. Then discard this card. Okay. Re-roll. Oh, come on. Let me get 6 gold, troll. Come on, don't be a troll. Yeah, get 6 gold. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Flail, here I come. Uh-oh. He's gonna beat me up. Oh, no. He's mad. He's mad he missed out on that gold. Uh-oh. But I could use my cell sword, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Take that, troll. Heck, it's even a tie. Oh, man, that's awesome. I mean, I get to keep the cell sword even. He doesn't die. That's awesome. That worked out great. Flail incoming? You bet it is. Yes. Give me a flail. Hello, beautiful. All right. We're having fun now. Better run, troll. Spendthrift. Ooh. Alright. Nice. Ooh, he wants to draw 3 cards. Cultist. Construct. Pawn shop. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go. Actually, let's get a riding horse with that 2 gold we got. Riding horse. Yeehaw! Giddy up! Okay, let's go this way. Bag of gold! Hey! Alright. What was here again? Pool of life and a wolf? Oh, I can easily wreck that wolf. Get a free life. Could just assassinate it. Gain a life. Heading off, mate. Enjoy the rest of the game. Alright, thanks, Dwayne. Thanks for tuning in. See ya. Well, I'll probably call this here pretty soon. I might have been a little over aggressive thinking I would be up for 3 hours doing this, but I think it's been good hanging out for about an hour. Just getting back in the swing of things, but we'll see here. Just trying to rush it completely. No. No way. Oh my goodness. Okay. Check this out. Winner takes all. Instead of winning the game by reaching the crown of command, the first player to kill the Lord of Darkness wins. Oh, dang it. I already did that. Doesn't count. And he's closer to it. No. Okay, we're going to pause this. And this is going to be to be continued. That was fun though. That was a fun little bit at the end there. Well, thanks for tuning in, and if you watch this after the fact, thanks for tuning in. Uh, and yeah, it's pretty late here in Alaska where I'm at, so I'm gonna call it good. I know in a post I did beforehand, I said I'd do 3 hours, but we'll call it good after an hour. That was a little overzealous. But expect to see more content soon. Thank you for liking, sharing.